So we got a ton of Injustice 2 news yesterday, and I apologize for not being able to upload that day, and that was due to school. I had all my classes that day, and I didn't have any time to work on anything but schoolwork. So I went on Twitter, which by the way, be sure to follow me on Twitter, link is down below, and I asked you guys, how would you guys like to see my videos relating to this news? And you guys you guys wanted me to do a video on the updated roster and the DLC characters we're going to be getting. So now that I have time to work on this video, let's get into this. Now, apparently a leaked roster for the game made its way online, and I'm also going to be breaking that down in this video. So, in this leak, the person has worked on the mobile game, or apparently this person has worked on the mobile game for Injustice 2, and has seen concept art of the following characters: Joker, Bane, Poison Ivy, Swamp Thing, Black Canary, Catwoman, Cyborg, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Cheetah, Firestorm, Flash, Scarecrow, Green Arrow, Captain Cold, Brainiac, Damian Wayne, Black Adam, Dr. Fate, Power Girl, Zoom, and Mr. Freeze. Now, yes, I understand that John Stewart and Power Girl are listed as separate characters, and you guys are probably asking, oh, well, they're gear characters for Supergirl and Green Lantern. But this is for the mobile game, and that pretty much means that they will be separate characters for the mobile game. Now, let's take all of those characters and implement them into my original predictions for who I think will be on the final roster of the game. I made a video talking about it, so if you guys want to check that out, then click on the YouTube cards. I will be talking about some of the characters that were listed on the leaked list and why they make sense to me. Like, I'll be talking about why I think these characters that are on the leaked list make sense as to why they're there. So here are my predictions for the updated roster: Batman, Superman, Blue Beetle, The Flash, Harley Quinn, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Deadshot, Gorilla Grodd, Aquaman, Atrocitus, Poison Ivy, Bane, Brainiac, Green Lantern, Robin, Dr. Fate, Swamp Thing, Green Arrow, Scarecrow, Captain Cold, Joker, Cyborg, Catwoman, Firestorm, Black Canary, Black Adam, Shazam, Nightwing, Beast Boy, and last but not least, Red Hood. Now, this is if the leaks are true. It could be fake, take it with a grain of salt, but you're gonna have to take my word on what I'm about to say, so take this with a grain of salt as well. I actually saw the person who leaked the list go out on 4chan and post Harley Quinn concept art for Injustice 2, or from Injustice 2. And when I tried to do a Google search for the concept art to see if it was like fan art from like DeviantArt or Twitter, I got absolutely nothing, so this person is actually telling the truth. Now, I honestly have to tell you guys that the post on 4chan is no longer there, but this is the same person who leaked the roster, so again, take my word for it. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but I do know what I'm saying, and I do know what I saw. Now, I'm not claiming that the roster I read is 100% accurate. Some of the characters could be switched up and everything. Those are just my predictions based on everything that has been revealed so far, though I'm fairly confident that those characters will be in the initial roster. Anyways, if you guys didn't know, Black Adam and Black Canary, who are on the leaked list of characters, were hinted at by Ed Boon in a tweet he made. And the same goes with Firestorm. Ed Boon hinted at him as well, so it kind of does make sense as to why they are on the leaked list of characters. It just adds up and everything. Anyways, if you notice, I took some of the characters, or some characters, out from my original predictions, but I will get to that in just a bit. I still am fairly certain that those ones that I took out, or some of the ones I took out, will still be in the game. Now, yes, I didn't say Cheetah, Zoom, and Mr. Freeze when I was naming my predictions, because I think Cheetah will be a gear character for Catwoman. Now, I know some people are going to be not liking that, or some people are going to dislike that, and you guys will question that she can't due to Cheetah not having a whip unlike Catwoman, because Catwoman is most likely going to be using her whip in her gameplay. But honestly, I just see it being the likely scenario. I could be wrong. There is a chance that Cheetah could be her own character. I mean, I hope so, but again, I could be wrong. As for Zoom, I believe he will be a gear character as well for the Flash. I made a video on it. Now, I know some people will say that the Reverse Flash is the gear character, but no one said that there's only one gear character per character, if you guys know what I'm saying. Finally, I think Mr. Freeze being a gear character for Captain Cold makes more sense. They're very similar, and I don't really see how it would be a problem for him to be one. Alright, with all that being said, let's talk about the DLC for this game. We are getting 3 versions of Injustice 2, and they are the Standard Edition, which is just the game, the Digital Deluxe Edition, which includes 3 DLC characters, the Power Girl gear upgrade, and a color shader pack. And then we have the Ultimate Edition, which includes 9 DLC characters, the Power Girl, John Stewart, and Reverse Flash gear upgrade, and 2 color shader packs. So let's go over who will be included in the Deluxe Edition. Who are the 3 DLC characters? I believe that this one's an obvious guess. We already have Darkseid, who is a DLC character, so you guys can add him onto there, or we can add him onto there. And we also know that Sub-Zero and Spawn are going to be in this game because of the massive teasing Ed Boon has put up on the Twitter polls and tweeting and everything. So boom, right there. The Digital Deluxe Edition will include Darkseid, Sub-Zero, and Spawn. Now let's go even further with even more characters on who will be included in the Ultimate Edition, which is 9 characters. So we can take 3 out, which will be Darkseid, Sub-Zero, and Spawn. Now we're left with 6. With DLC, NetherRealm is most likely going to be picking characters that can actually sell, that can actually give them money. Ed Boon has asked people if we wanted Watchmen characters, and that's basically, in other words, asking if we would pay for a Watchmen character. And you guessed it, I think Rorschach is one of the 9 fighters. Now we're left with 5, and notice how I took Deathstroke out of the initial roster, even though he was on my original predictions, and that's because I think he will make the DLC roster instead of the initial roster. Would he sell well? Of course, he would sell extremely well. He is extremely popular, and with him being in the Batman movie, I think without a doubt, he will make it into the game. The next DC character I think will be in the Ultimate Edition is Static, or Static Shock. Again, it is possible that I'm wrong about this and he could be in the base roster or not be in at all. But doesn't Static kind of look like he would be a DLC character? I personally think so, but you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, so now we are down to 3, and I also have confidence that these DC characters will be in the Ultimate Edition. Those characters are Black Manta, Starfire, and Constantine. Why do I say this? Well, because Ed Boon put up a voting poll with these 3 on there, and according to Ed Boon, this poll was just for fun. Now, when I look back on it, I think that maybe he meant that these characters are in consideration, but probably won't make the base roster, so let's put these out for fun and let's see what the fans think. Ed Boon puts it out and he sees that these characters are definitely in demand among the community, so then I feel like Ed Boon was all like, okay, let's just throw in these characters as DLC because it was just for fun after all, right? I mean, why would he put these characters on a poll and then not include them? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So there you have it. The 9 DLC characters in my predictions will be Darkseid, Sub-Zero, Spawn, Rorschach, Starfire, Black Manta, Constantine, Deathstroke, and Static. To me, I think these are great choices for DLC. I think all of them will be selling points because look at them, they're all popular and it's definitely going to be getting DLC money and Warner Brothers money because that's what they want, right? It all makes sense to me, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that these will be included as DLC? Do you think that others will be included as DLC? Do you think the leak set of characters is real? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As always guys, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for all things Injustice 2. My name is Brustpole Productions, and I'm out for now.